Racing. Terry Shield away very quickly. A better start this time from Fred Gibson. Gary Wilmington gets into stride quickly as well, but Gibson into second. Wilmington is third. Finnegan up on the inside as they race up to the top of Bitchapo for the first time, with Terry Shield in the Eurocars Mazda RX-7 in front down into Dunlop Loop.
And a real squeeze behind the leader, but no doubt about the leader. Terry Shield is away and clear. Christine Gibson back there in the field can't get by the Mike Bergman Camaro. She'll be content to stay there for a while. Here's the leader, Shield through. It's Fred Gibson in second spot, and then a whole string of cars behind him. They've got 10 laps to go.
Heading down to Honda Corner for the first time. They exit that turn now through Monia and heading down to Winfield. There's Terry Shield out in front. Freddie Gibson in second place. Finnegan into third place.
Jim Keogh in fourth and doing much better. He's moving, in fact, up towards third. That's him trying to make a pass and move, succeeding. And Keogh goes through into third spot ahead of Finnegan. So it's Mazda, Nissan, and then a pair of Holdens, and then a Falcon, and the field roaring through.
Brian Callahan well positioned in the field. First drive at Amaroo this season for Brian as we pick them up coming to Dunlop Loop. Shield with probably about 20 metres over Fred Gibson in the Nissan Turbo 56 through that corner, and now onto the back straight. And Terry Shield looking for 3 heat wins here today. Track record holder Barry Jones did have pole position this morning, but ran into problems in the opening heat. So Shield looks like picking them all up. We've had a big lose halfway down the back straight, heading down. Brian Callahan has got around backwards. There's a couple of them going out side by side. Bergman puts the big yellow Camaro across the field. So, in fact, it was Kehoe in the number 12 car, the Toshiba entry, that has finished up stalled across the inside line into that corner, or the outside line, I should say. All the cars coming together. And he'll be stepping out of the car. No, he won't. He's going back into the fray again.
Shield comes through. The flags are out to warn him that there's been a collision there. He didn't see it, of course, being in front. And the first two cars go through the cloud of smoke haze left from the damage that put so many cars out of the running. They're still back in the race, but they're well and truly out of contention. And so it's a fairly lonely race at the moment, with Terry Shield, the lap record holder, having a lead of about 40 metres over Fred Gibson in the turbocharged Bluebird, and then a long gap back to Gary Wilmington, who was the first to escape the melee of those cars spinning and bouncing together as they came towards Honda on the second lap of the race.
There's one that's not going anywhere, number 19. I think that's Ken Matthews in the Commodore, and Terry Finnegan, I think, in the 2MMM car.
It looks like it. I know they've come together. Like it out, just have a bit of a chat about something that interests them.
Well, I think
like how it happened.
Why did you do that? He said, I had nothing to do with it. I didn't even see you. Oh, that's okay.
Yeah.
Here's Terry Ryan in the RX-7. Terry started 16th on the grid, and our boys put race cam in Terry's car to get the view of a man who started well back in the packs, tried to fight his way through the field to finish in perhaps the top 6.
Well,
it's been an exceptionally busy day for John Porter, of course, and all the crew, Peter Larsons, Rob Bria, and our pilot Frank Van Rees, who have done a marvellous job. I think almost a world record of putting race cam pictures to you at home from about 6 cars in 6 different events.
The man having a fairly lonely ride at the moment is Terry Shield. He has a margin of 17.9 seconds over the second man, who is now Gary Wilmington in the Falcon. So that's a huge margin by the standards of these races. Better Breaks AMSCAR races usually are fairly close fought affairs, and the first heats were. But Shield is out there. He is a consummate driver, and he holds the lap record. And when you hold the lap record, that's a fair measure of your ability here, because there are a lot of people who have tried to best it. He has done better times than people like Peter Brock, people like Alan Moffat, Alan Grice. All the top drivers have been here. This is the man who holds the lap record.
Not only that, he was faster than his own time yesterday in practice at 52.5, but even quicker was Barry Jones with a 52 even. But Jones didn't improve on that in his first race dash today. And eventually went Shield's way when Jones let him through in the last lap. So Shield at this stage still in command and still with the track record and earning a whole bundle of points towards the Better Breaks AMSCAR Series.
Shield must be looking pretty good for the big Silastic 300 here at the next meeting at Amaroo, Mike, because he's got the form, he's got the durability, he doesn't make mistakes, and he's the quickest. That's not a bad combination.
Well, a lot of the leading teams came here last year, and it was a local product. Barry Jones, who teamed with Alan Jones for that exercise, and they won what was then the CRC 300, the Silastic 300. We held at Amaroo next month, and you'll see Peter Brock and all of the leading teams. That's those, of course, who are prepared to put their reputation on the line here at Amaroo Park.
Terry Ryan with our race cam has just been passed, just been lapped by the leader, Terry Shield. So he's got a view up the straight if he can see too much in the sun of the man who's leading this race, and at the moment has only one lap to go. The last lap board is out. Now that's the view of the leader. He's up there somewhere in the setting sun. Doesn't see much, does he? It's hard to see. It really is hazardous driving in the late afternoon here at Amaroo Park. So all the more praise to Terry Shield, who just hasn't put a wheel wrong.
Here comes our race leader and series leader, Terry Shield, in the Eurocars Mazda RX-7, number 37, coming down to Honda Corner for the final time. Well, where are all the opponents who are going to make life difficult for Shield? They're either in the garage area or they're trailing well behind him. 3 starts for 3 wins coming up at Amaroo Park Raceway in round 4 of the Better Brakes AMSCAR Touring Car Series. Winfield Corner for the final time, the short straightaway to Wonderlic Corner, and the man who drives to perfection on this particular course and must be favourite now for the Silastic 300 next month at Amaroo Park. The AMSCAR win today goes to Terry Shield, acknowledging the flag signal, and Terry Shield a very happy man indeed.
He had a 20-second margin over the man coming second. If he still gets it, Mike Bergman and 36 John Craft in the Capri have come together. Well, Mike's in his share of instance all around him. This is the way they're going to finish second and third. It's Gary Wilmington who holds off, even though he is that long margin behind the leader, and he runs across in second place, just ahead of Bernie Stack in the Commodore, who came up well to fill third place. That's the way they finished in the Better Brakes